one. I think this is number 7, 6 or 7. You'll know when I put it down below, because I'm going to start all my videos this year with which number they are for 2023. So this one's just a little thing, what's Moo up to in 2023? And thank you all for coming over and watching. I do appreciate the time that you invest in my channel. It's incredibly kind and generous. So what are my plans? Right, Bob and I have chatted about my yarn barn. We've discussed how I want it, where I'm going to put things, what he's going to do. He's going to move a radiator up there because it's right in the middle of a wall where I can have stuff. He's going to put ceiling lights in for me because I don't really want a dangly light. They just collect dust and cobwebs. And I told him where I want things. Fortunately, we've got enough electrical sockets up there. It's going to be painted all white, and I'm going to have a grey Berber carpet up there. The whole house is going to be grey Berber carpet eventually, apart from downstairs where we're hoping to have underfloor heating eventually, on wooden floors, but that's in the future. So for now, it's grey Berber carpet. And but we're not starting it until February because we have been as I said in my previous video, we got burnt out by the end of last year. And we just said January is our month. We're going to do what we want when we want in January. And if we want, we're going to have relaxing weekends. Yes, there's going to do the usual stuff, you know, the housework, the cleaning, all that sort of thing. But we're going to enjoy each other's company and enjoy the time together. The weather is pants at the moment, so, you know, we don't want to be out in the garden in it. It's doing nothing but bloody rain at the moment. Excuse my French. I'm not someone that gets down about the weather, ever. I love the seasons, but I've just about had enough of this darned freaking rain at the moment. Today the sun has come out and it's lifted our spirits so much. We went out for breakfast today. We went to Seaford Head Golf Club. Seaford Head Golf Club. The View restaurant at Seaford Head Golf Club. Bob came up to the bedroom this morning when I woke up and he said, how do you fancy taking me out for breakfast? So I took him out for breakfast and he paid. We had a lovely breakfast. We've never had a bad breakfast there. It's the best breakfast in Seaford, I think. He had a full breakfast. I had sourdough crumpets with crushed avocado, smoked salmon and poached eggs, and it was to die for. And a big black coffee and a small glass of orange juice, and it was just delightful. And then tonight we've got curried goat, Caribbean curried goat, which I can't wait to make. I'm going to do that after this video. And I'll put a photo of our breakfast on the end of this video. It was lovely to go out for breakfast, and it's filled us both up, and we won't eat now until tonight. So fabulous. He is a darling. He knew that I was shattered after Christmas, and he was quite happy to take us out for breakfast. So yeah, that was lovely. So my plans, yeah, the yarn barn, we've talked about it, we've discussed it. I'm going under the windows, I'm going to have my desk. Then next to that, he's going to put another worktop where I can have my sewing machine, because I haven't used my sewing machine in years and I really would like to get it out. And I'm not going to go into great big sewing projects, but there may be little things I might like to have a little go at. And I'm very rusty with my sewing machine. I don't really know my sewing machine that well because I bought it and then we moved and put it away and packed it away, and I'm talking a lot of years. It hasn't been out, so I'll have that, and it'll be somewhere where the sewing machine, when I'm not using it, will be underneath, and then I've got a worktop I can do my photographs and things. It'll all be white square units for my yarn. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that at the moment. I'll probably do it in colours and the weight of yarn going along, maybe. I don't know, because it's a funny shaped end of the room like that. So Bob's got to fit all the shelving in for me. But he's a clever soul like that. He is an incredible carpenter, and builder. Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? Yes, he can. So that's going to start in February, because the end of this month we've got a 60th birthday to go to. We're staying overnight in Eastbourne. We're really looking forward to that, because we don't do enough socialising and going out. We've been absolutely hibernating this last year. We haven't gone out an awful lot, only with ourselves, so that'll be nice. Now, I watched somebody's video the other day, and I can't remember who she is. One of you might remember. And if you do, put it in the comments below, and I'll add her link to this video if I find her. But I was watching her video. It's an Australian lady, and I think she's a teacher, and I loved her term for her UFOs, because I don't like to call mine unfinished objects. It sounds, but she calls them sleeping whips, and I think that's a super phrase. So my plans for 2023 are to wake up my sleeping whips and turn them into FOs, finished objects. And I've got 3 mosaic blankets to do, and goodness knows what else. So I've got Ursula's summer top, and the first things I'm going to get done, because I didn't get Mum and Dad's tops done. I was so burnt out before Christmas. I haven't picked my hook up, I think, since before I came online last time. And it was only 2 or 3 days ago I picked up my hooks. My Crojo really jumped out the window and ran down the road. And I'm not pushing myself at the moment with the crochet, but I am doing a little bit. I plan hopefully to do at least 1 hat a month, and I'm going to put those away. I want to try and think about going to a community sale, tabletop sale. They do a lovely one in a church in Seaford pre-Christmas, like a Christmas market. So I'd like to go to a Christmas market and see if I can sell a lot of my stuff, and then I will take a portion of that just to buy some more yarn, and the rest of it I'm going to give to a local charity. I'm supporting a charity this year. I'm going to be making earrings, like my stitch markers, but we are putting together for Christmas this year packages of love and presents for young carers who are caring for terminally ill adults, permanently disabled adult parents, recovering alcoholic parents and substance misuse parents, and the young carers who support these parents, who are parents to the parents, have an incredibly difficult life and job to do, and are incredible human beings. And we are going to put together boxes of goodies for the carers, and they're all different ages. So, but I thought I would make my stitch markers into pairs of earrings, so they can give them to the girls that have pierced ears. And I also give money each month to that group, because we've got some incredible people that absolutely search the internet and get the best bargains they can for goodies on eBay, on Amazon, Facebook Market, and they approach the sellers to see if they'll sell them for a little bit cheaper or and they let us have a bigger bulk for, you know, a little bit less money. They're wonderful, and we get some super bargains. So I do, that's my charitable, and I will not stop doing that. And that comes out of my yarn budget every month. I give them so much money. And this is where I also need to say thank you to everybody who sent me a Christmas card. You all know who you are. I'm not going to give names on here because I don't want anyone to feel bad that they didn't send me a card. I didn't send any cards out this year. Very few. Very, very few. Because I gave £50 to this charity that I'm supporting so that they can put, and I gave that to a lady who sells Avon. Not Avon, Body Shop. She sells Body Shop. And because she is a Body Shop rep, she gets things a lot cheaper. And I gave her 50 quid to start filling up these boxes for these young carers. So that was my Christmas card money gone. And the family got more frugal cards this year, and I didn't send out as many. The postage is horrendous at the moment, and I didn't even know if people would. We didn't get a lot of our cards until after Christmas because of all the postal strikes. So that's what I'm going to do every Christmas, I'm afraid. I am not sending out a lot of Christmas cards. I will wish everyone a wonderful Christmas on here, and I will give to charity. I just feel at this time, you know, while I can afford it, I need to support these charities, because in these hard times where money is, I just feel I need to support that. So yes, sleeping whips. I want to wake up my sleeping whips and turn them into finished objects. I've got, as I said, 3 mosaic blankets, and I haven't got a clue what else I've got. I may be finding some sleeping whips that I might undo and, you know, ball the yarn and put it back in my stash. I want my plan this year in buying yarn, I think, as I said in a previous video, is that I want to buy more hand-dyed yarn, and I'm going to support, I think, a lot more dyers in this country because it's just cheaper with the postage and everything. And I think for February I'll be knocking on Angela Crazy Poppy Lady's door to buy some of her yarn. I really am itching to get my hands on some of her yarn. I need to build my stash up of hand-dyed yarns, whether it be silk merino, whether it's acrylic, whether it's cotton, because I think Angela's is cotton, so I'm really looking forward because I love cotton. So yeah, so I will be knocking on Angela's door on payday and seeing what she's got, or seeing if she can do me some special for me. And we'll have a look. Not sure what I want at the moment. And then in March, I want to search out a local yarn dyer and get something from Sussex and see what I can get there. So I'll be searching there. I am not joining any crochet alongs this year. I did far too many last year and didn't finish any of them, I don't believe. Only the little ones, was it the Froggy and Coco and Keri. Yeah, Froggy went to knitting. Is it Cocktails and Crochet with Coco, and Keri the Yarny Elephant, their group. The name of their group slips my mind at the moment, but I will put the links below. I'm a bit foggy on my memory at the moment. They do their monthly group is brilliant, and they do little crochet alongs, and it's, you know, small projects and that, and I've been doing those, so I do have some finished objects, and I've done stuff through the year. I need to look back at what I finished actually this year. I have no idea. I will at some point have a look and see. Well, I'll find out when I get into my yarn barn. Yeah, be good to get my yarn barn up and running, because I can then sort through my yarn and I will have a lot of yarn I know to give to the group that are doing stuff for the young carers. They also do a lot of knitting and crocheting for the homeless, old people. Yeah. And they're always grateful for any yarn I give them. So I will do that when I've got my yarn barn sorted. I think I might have a tote or two of yarn that I can give, which would be lovely. Be nice. It's always good to pass it on, isn't it? So that's really my plans for this year. Once I get up into my yarn barn as well. So many people ask me to come and join their lives and everything. I'm not happy doing it in here because it's not very warm. We don't have heating in the conservatory yet. We will do. So I'm not happy to do it because at night time when it's cold in here, and I don't want to be putting extra heating on in here just for me to do a live, and I don't want to do it in my bedroom. I want to be able to join lives properly and professionally, and a little better in a better place, a place that looks yarny, that is my yarn barn, and I'll be comfy in and happy doing it. So I will eventually. I'm not avoiding everyone's lives, but I'm not ready yet. Not ready to do it, but I will. And I won't be going on everyone's, and I will not be doing it regularly. I don't think. I think it'll be now and again, but who knows? Who knows once I get into it. There's quite a few peeps I'd like to go on a live with, so that'll be nice. That's something to look forward to, and I will definitely do it. I will, but I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. I need to get my crojo built up. I've not quite got my crojo back yet, but Mum and Dad's cardigans I didn't get finished for Christmas, which they're absolutely fine with. I took them with me and did a fitting while we were there, so I know what I need to add to it to finish them off, and that's going to be my first 2 FOs of this year. So I'm hoping by the middle of February they'll be finished, and I'm going to be working on them this afternoon. So there you go. That's my goals for this year. My yarn barn, sort out my sleeping whips, buy hand-dyed yarn, no crochet alongs. So there you go. Lovely chatting. Take care. Please look after yourselves. First of all, look after your health. Be kind. And I will see you again, but I'm not doing another one after this. That's your lot. Love you lots. Bye.